Hello, Acres of Diamonds audience. I'm Scott Gibbs here with co-founder of Acres of Diamonds, DJ Ligori, and we are on Daily Diamond number 71. We've been silent for quite a while and enjoying some summer and also experiencing some ups and downs of life, I guess. I wouldn't say we've had more ups and I guess we've had a lot more ups and downs, but
many more ups than downs.
for whatever reason, we seem to, like most people, focus on the downs a little
It's
more
hard.
often. Yeah.
It's hard not to.
So what's been going on with you, DJ? I know what my story is, but what's your story? Why are you in a down cycle right now, or have you been recently?
So we concluded the last couple mastermind groups maybe about a month or two ago, and we were really excited the way that they had the whole process of the mastermind groups and the value that everybody in the groups got out of our meetings. And I think over the past month of us trying to kind of figure out what was the next steps for Acres of Diamonds, we were in a period of where we weren't running any mastermind groups. And that coincided right in line with summer and the activities that summer brings upon us. And it made me feel to a point where I was like, all right, am I not doing enough? Am I not doing enough for myself personally? Am I not doing enough for Acres of Diamonds and this incredible vision that we have with this type of thinking and this type of work? And so it got me in a little bit of a lull, a little bit of a valley, as we might say. And I'm thankful that the Acres of Diamonds topics are ingrained so hard into my mind that it's helped me realize why I'm thinking that way and a couple of different strategies on how to get out of it.
Like what?
I think a very good one is personally the grateful flow piece. It's I actually wrote an email about it today, and simply kind of taking a step back and noticing three things you're grateful for. We've talked about it before, but your brain can only focus on kind of that one emotion at a time. So if you're in that negative, stressful headspace, take a step back and notice three things that you're thankful for and how they've positively impacted your life, and your brain will shift and you'll feel better quickly, and you'll have a higher chance of sustaining that feeling for the rest of your day.
Yeah, I think you did a real nice job self-coaching. Um, when we met today, you kind of pulled yourself out and you figured out what was going on and why your energy was a little low. I didn't do such a good job with self-coaching, and it took me talking to a couple different people to pull out my awareness. I've been struggling with, not good enough, not smart enough, not fast enough, not whatever, right? Not moving the business fast enough. And uh, finally, somebody called my attention to, well, what's enough? I said, what do you mean? Well, enough is doesn't have a definition of it. You'll never be enough, like unless you put some definition to it. You'll always be chasing. So that's been really interesting to recognize that. To your point about gratitude, I golfed with a buddy of mine, Jerry Pickett, this weekend, and on the last day of golf, he said, "Hey, before every tee shot, let's say something we're grateful for."
Jerry Pickett, you son of a gun. That's outstanding.
That was pretty good, right? So,
Very good, Jerry.
we didn't remember every tee shot, but a lot of tee shots we did, and it helped keep us relaxed, right? Helped keep us focused in the present moment, one swing at a time, right? And I really, really enjoyed that framework that day, and I thought it was kind of neat. But we talk about the ups and downs, right? The So tell me, how's your fitness been?
Fitness has been awesome.
How have your personal relationships been?
They've been awesome. They've been incredible.
How have your family relationships been?
Outstanding.
How's work going?
We're just going freaking awesome.
So pretty interesting, right? So, there's 8 or 9 different categories that as coaches we like to kind of look into occasionally. And especially in situations like this where a client might be really focused on the one area in their life that is not meeting expectations, or is a little bit, and just refocus and wait a minute, DJ, I thought you went to Martha's Vineyard. Wait a minute, Deej. I thought you've been going out on the boat every weekend. Well, wait a minute, Deej. I thought work was going great. You know what I mean? So, and it's easy for me to say that with you. It's harder for me to say that for me,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm in it.
And, yes, correct. And I think a good testament to us being aware of the gratitude that we consistently should show or be aware of. I was in the car with my roommate Dante Giordano, and I'm going to tell him that I say this because he'll like it. And he goes, man, we live one hell of a life. And I said, damn right we do. He goes, I don't know if you do this, but I do this a lot. I'll like point up to the sky sometimes and just kind of say, thank you. Like, thanks for just kind of looking out for me. He goes, because I go freaking nuts sometimes. And I have just so much fun with all my friends and everything. And I said, dude, I completely understand. I told Coach Gibbs a couple of days ago, I was having more fun than I ever thought I was humanly possible. And we're doing it consistently all the time. And we're just loving life. And he goes, there's some people out there that are watching out for us. And they're just making sure that we're enjoying ourselves down here. We're doing the right things. And he goes, once I get up there, I'm going to say thank you. And I was just like, well, hopefully it's not anytime soon, but once I get up there too, I'm definitely going to say thank you as well. And I thought it was just a really cool, just a very not like selfless thing to say, just to be aware of all the blessings that we do have. And even if you are in a rut or you're in a valley, or you're in a point where you're not thinking you are enough, there's always things to still be grateful for. And there's always things that we will always be blessed to have and to be a part of. And I think Dante really, he nailed it. And I'm very happy that he mentioned that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, look, it's always going to be the case that your emotions will follow your thoughts,
Hmm.
right? And if you can reverse engineer and say, okay, what am I focused on right now that's causing me this anxiety? What am I focused on that's causing me this stress, this down cycle, if you will? So one of the coaches that I work with he calls it J curves, right? So a lot, you just explained, DJ, that in 6 or 7 different parts of your life, you're on top of the J curve right now. Things going really well. One part is right now it's down in the trough a little bit and it's not going so well, or you perceive it's actually going well. You perceive it as
Yeah.
not going well. You just perceive it as not going well, right? It's not the actual event because the business is going great.
Yeah.
It's actually going great.
Hmm.
Um, but you've labeled a certain part of it right now as not going great, and that's creating emotion, right? But the fact is, things, somebody else would look at it like the email that we sent out the other day, right, about the shark. Some people can perceive a shark as fierce and dangerous, and other people could, view it as, oh my God, what an
Hmm.
evolutionary specimen, how beautiful and graceful, and you know,
Yeah.
2 different people, 2 different labels.
It's the Christian Simpson line. This whole outer experience called life is determined by our inner experience called perspective.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so
I
everything,
love that line. Yeah.
I love that line because it's everything that we see is a product of the way that we look at it. It's the shark. Is it a magnificent beast and glorious animal that God has created, or is it a predator killing machine? It's up to you. It's whatever you necessarily think it is. And so I think our perspective has a huge weight on our moods and our happiness and things that might bother us. So it's important to kind of take that step back and realize. And to your point, even though we aren't currently running groups and things, but yet we have multiple meetings and opportunities that we will be involved in very soon. And every day I'm still working on Makers Diamond stuff.
Right.
I'm still thinking about, all right, how can we grow this? How can we create that? And we're still creating value. It's kind of like we're loading up. It's like we're loading everything up, and then at some point we're gonna launch it, and we're gonna let it bloom. So it's kind of like we're planting some seeds right now.
Well, I tell you, it's funny you say this because the last call I had today was with a group of people, and they asked me how things were going, and I shared with them. I said, I've been a little bit down, but I said, as a result of this discussion today, I realized that it's the calm before the storm. It's kind of, we're getting ready. We're down in the trough, and the tsunami's coming. I
Mm-hmm.
said, there's a huge tsunami coming because we've been planting so many seeds. We've made such strong contacts in both in businesses and colleges and just different networks of people that uh, it's just a matter of time. And right now, it's just not that time, right? And
But
so
soon,
yeah, it
like I
took
said, very very soon. It's on the
it's
horizon.
coming soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I really love your reference to the gratitude. That's something also that when I get out of that habit, right? When I get out of the habit of meditation or writing down what I'm grateful for, or even prayer, whatever people are doing to be grateful, I feel a difference.
Mhm.
Not a good difference. Not a good difference.
Yeah. I completely agree. And one of the things that I'm very conscious of every Friday, I write down 5 things that I'm gracious, that I'm grateful for. And I'm at 155 right now.
Oh,
And,
wow. Cool.
and you think you're grateful for your family, for your friends, for your good health. And I mean, it's funny when you get to a point and you're like, well, what else am I grateful for? I've exhausted 155 options, and simple little things like hot water, simple little things like clean water, having laundry, having socks and clothes to wear, and things like that we might not necessarily think we are grateful for until we might not have it. And so it's a anybody listening to this, it's I recommend trying that, to do 5 things a week, and just see how long you can go. See how long you can go.
So I'm gonna share a story, and I hope she doesn't mind. But we golfed with Eric and Leah Duty yesterday, and Sue and I did, and um, Sue shared this story with me that Leah paid her this unbelievable compliment. Said, "Look, I just want you to know, I think you're a very, very strong woman. And you inspire me, and I look up to you for the way you carry yourself in the wake of your family's tragedy." Something to that effect, and just really touched Sue that she would take the time to do that. And Leah said, I just remember one of Scott and DJ's things saying, don't wait to tell people how important they are to you. And Sue shared that with me, and I just thought it was really neat, that Leah showed her gratitude and showed her admiration for Sue in a very authentic, transparent, and meaningful way. And it made Sue, it made Sue's probably month or year, right, to hear something like that out of the blue, unexpectedly. And that's another way to show gratitude for relationships. It was just really special. And then Sue was able to feed back to me that it came out of something that we spoke of.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool.
Yeah. And
So DJ, I'm out of my trough now.
I was just about to say, I feel fucking great right now. I feel outstanding. I feel great. I don't know why we're so down.
Who knows? Who knows?
Uh,
Well, apparently it's all about focus. All about
all about
focus.
focus, all about perspective, and be grateful every once in a while.
Sounds good, DJ. Thank you for Daily Diamond number 71.
Thank you.
See ya.